Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to No Man's Land. So this is the survival challenge I'm doing, where I'm trying to compete with Chainsaw100 and Daggerwin in their multiplayer survival series. So in the last episode we got this field here created, and we need to get it lime spread. Lime spread is ready to go, and then those two tractors there will be doing the stone picking, and then we can get it planted, rolled and sprayed. But first thing first, just looking at the productions here, the mushrooms are nearly out of water. The flowers are actually out of water, so that must have just happened. So I'm going to get into the truck and we'll get these things filled up with water. Right, so I'll just pull the methane tank around a little bit in case we start moving some slurry. And we'll get it filled up. So also, honey's at its best price this month, so that's something I want to get sold. I think we've got quite a bit stacked up around there. If I remember rightly, the stacking didn't go too well last time. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, whether I time lapse it or just jump cut it. But we'll have to use the forklift truck, because the mass is still feeding sugar beet cut into the BGA plant. So that actually reminds me, let's just have a quick look at the finance tab and see how the BGA is doing. So yeah, 28,000 was the best we've got, so that's pretty much what we can expect from all four inputs running. You can see it was slowly building up there. So the other thing is, we're still trying to figure out what this property income is. Why was it only 17 there? I don't believe it's the wind turbine. I think that has got to be going into the oh, not even the sold product. Yeah, it could be that one actually, thinking about it. So I think that the electricity is going into there. It could be the electricity from the BGA, or it could be the methane from the BGA. I don't know. But if anybody has any idea, you know, get that in the comments. If I could also ask you to like the video. I don't usually ask, but I thought I might. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Right, so that's those full of water. So what I'll do is I'll head over to the animals and make sure they've got plenty of water, and then we'll get started on that lime spreading. I also need to get this field here, the sorghum field, that needs its last application of fertiliser. So I think these cows and the pigs are going to need a lot more water than what I've got here, so I'll just do a quick refill. Oh, those girls are thirsty. It's nearly 20,000 litres gone in there. I don't think they should take just as much, no, because they're not producing milk, and then obviously there's just the pigs left. So the pigs are actually, they're only down to two types of food now, the sugar beet and the corn, I think it was. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to feed those with, because the chickens are also nearly out of barley. So I'm in a bit of trouble now with those. So I can't actually make them 100% productive without losing an input to another animal. I don't know if that made any sense to you. It didn't really make any sense to me, but I know what I was trying to say. Right, I'm just going to take this water tanker back around, and then we'll get the fent out and get the lime spread. Right, so I'll just put this on course play. Create the job. It's got the field, so I think I'll need to change that setting again. Which one is it? For custom fields, there we go. That's better. So we'll do one headland, one tool. You can start in the center, that's okay. There we go. And then we'll just jump into these two tractors, get them out the field, and we'll get the stone pickers on them, ready to go for when the lime's finished. So hopefully there's enough lime in there to finish the field off. It's not quite as big as this soybean one, but it's still quite a big field. So I don't know what's happened to all those pallets, they just exploded, but I think that's possibly something to do with just how the physics work on pallets. And when I joined the map, they've just decided they didn't like being where they were. Yeah, I'm quite... The whole physics thing with pallets and to a certain degree with bales is, I think, what's letting this game down at the moment, for me. Still love the game though. Right, so the other job, if we just have a quick look at this map here, you can see that this field needs another application of fertilizer. So we'll just create a job. And we'll get this thing to do that. So one headland, sharp turns. In fact, let's just check and see how much fertilizer it's actually got. Right, so it's actually a little bit low on fertilizer, so let's just go and get it filled up. And then we'll get it set off on that course in that field. So we might have actually just got about the perfect amount of fertilizer. Hopefully this will be enough to do that sorghum field and then the second application on this field as well. Or will that need it because there was meadow grass on it? Maybe it won't. Maybe it's already got its first application of fertilizer. And how annoying is that little patch there? Okay, so just create a job. We'll do one headland. Right, of course you won't. Which one was it? I'm sure it was this one. There we go. And off you go. Right, so we'll jump into the Massey and we'll make sure that the sugar beet cut's operating. Right, it's not, so let's get the tractor started. And then we'll go and fill up, start these conveyors. So the BGA, let's have a look what we got. So it's starting to fill up with sugar beet. It's got a little bit of digestate, needs some manure and needs some more silage. So we'll sort out the manure first. Right, well, seeing as the trailer's full of TMR, we might as well feed the cows. Right, so the Anguses could do with more food, but I know that they're not going to run out before the next episode, so we'll just get this trailer under control. We'll just get it refilling. Probably going to need some more. Yeah, we need to make some more TMR, but it's likely just needing silage. So we'll get this manure sorted over to the BGA, then the rest of that can go into the methane plant. Okay, it's not quite a full trailer load, but maybe we're doing this earlier in the day than we did in the last one. Alright, so that's it. It doesn't take much manure, but as long as it still keeps making us money, that's all that matters. See if we can beat the depreciation on it. I'll probably bring the forklift up and we'll start clearing these spawn areas as well. Right, so the methane plant. Right, so we want to have the manure switched on and we want sugar beet switched on. So I'll get it full of sugar beet again. I'll check on the sugar mill, see if that needs any more sugar beet as well. So I think last time it took nearly 3 full trailer loads. So just while this tips, let's go and have a look at this grass. I don't think we're anywhere near. We're probably not far off. Probably the next month we'll be able to cut it and get it baled up. I think we'll have enough silage in what's left at the BGA there to last the rest of the series. Oh, just over on. So the sugar beet, yeah, that's going to need another trailer load. We can do that. Right, so that's it full. We've got just over 2,000 litres left, like last time. Yeah, I just noticed all that those pallets of clothes, they've all exploded as well. So I don't know what's going on there. Right, so we'll go and check on the fence and then get the stone picker started. Right, so it looks as though the fence only got this last little pass to do here. And it's got 1,700 litres left, so that should manage. So might as well just jump into these and get these set up, ready to go. Right, create the job. I want to get rid of that. Why do I have to keep switching this? So that's the one. Open the course generator. So we're doing 2 tools. We're only going to do 1 headland. We can start in the center. Right, so you can go away, but we'll just copy the course. There, my mouse point is gone. There we go. And then we'll set this one off as the right first waypoint. Right, and we'll go and put this away. So what do we have? 600 litres left. Might just capture this tiny little bit here that it's missed. In fact, I could do this bit up here as well. So I might just refill this vent. And then we'll... I mean, really it needs repaired, but I think it'll be alright until the end of the series. And I'll go and get the seeder hooked up to it, and we'll get ready to do the seeding. Sure, that'll do. So it looks as though two stone pickers have collided. I think it's probably just while it was heading over to the start point. I'll just get this one out the way if I can. Well, they've both gone wrong. So we'll just get that one started again. And then this one, send this one to the first waypoint as well, might as well. Hopefully it will avoid... No, it won't. It's going to crash into it. Right, there we go. We'll just set it off first waypoint. Alright, so the GCB can come out the field now. It shouldn't destroy the crop. We'll probably use... which roller should we use for that? Yeah, we'll probably want to use the bigger roller. I don't think this is going to pull it. So we'll probably have to get the class over to do that. Right, so I'm going to go and get the trailer and we'll get this honey loaded up. Alright, so I'm just here in the forklift. I might just clear some more pallets from this furniture shop. No doubt I'll come back to these the next episode and they'll be all over the place. There we go. The other thing is, I'm just going to go and grab some of the flour, take that up to the bakery, seeing as that's nearly empty. And we can also go further up and we'll move those, whatever's outside the dairy and outside the sugar mill, because I think they're getting quite full now. Might as well just try and move these cakes as well. So bread spawned. Well, that'll keep that clear for now. Give it some room. The tailor shop we don't need to do anything with. There's still 2 spaces left, and then whatever it can hold. And up here we've got we've got 3 pallets of chocolate. I think this is the chocolate. So we can just move those. I think chocolate's at its highest next month, so we'll get that sold next month. Might sell all of the stuff from here because I think it is only just getting worse. And then we've got the butter next. I can make 3 pallets of butter. Yeah, it looks as though that's everything now. So we'll go and get the honey stacked up. Alright, so I think last time I had a lot of trouble with this. Just because there's a bit of a lip there. I have no idea how I'm going to pick all that lot up. Right, so I'll just see you once all this trailer's loaded up. Right, so I'm slowly getting through this, but I've just noticed that the stone pickers are finished, or at least they've nearly finished. It's just that that one there needs to move out the way so this one can move on. There's like a 70-meter distance between the two, I think. So I might just capture this, although I don't think there's any... Yeah, it's maybe stopped because it's been stalled for so long. Yeah, so I don't think there's any stones in this bit. In fact, that bit there is not even being cultivated, so... Right, so the stone picker was nearly full, so we'll just head over and drop these into the gold production. I might be tempted to buy just enough stone just to force the next pallet. If, say, we've got like 800 litres of gold, you know, if I just bought 2,000 litres of stone, then at least I can knock out that final pallet. So we'll have a look at that once these are produced, because I'm not going to be doing any more stones now. Right, so I don't know why this one's struggling, but... Oh, it's full. Wow. That's interesting then. I wonder why this one's full and the other isn't. Unless this is the longer way to go around the field. Maybe that's what it is. Doing the outside path. So I'll just look at the gold production and see how many stones we've actually got. So I think that'll work out just right. Those 4,000 stones there will end up being just over, well, it'll be nearly 5,000 litres. So, sorry, 500 litres. So that'll take it over the 3,000. So I won't need to buy any stones, but I do need to activate the production. So I'll just set the Fent off. Yeah, it's got sorghum in it, so we'll create a job. And we're just we'll do 2 headlands. Start in the centre, sharp turns. And I'll just quickly grab these last stones. Not that it really matters for our gold production, but it'll help with damage on the tools. Okay, so that's that job done. I'll get back to stacking those honey pallets. So actually just looking here at the methane production. So we can get the lorry moving some more methane for us. Just set that up on auto drive. So, yeah, it's ready to go. Alright, I'll just finish off stacking these pallets then. Right, so I think I'm about there. I mean, it's been... I'd like to say it's been a pleasure, but it really hasn't. So, just this last set in here. Please be good to me. Okay. Let's get these up to the store and see what they're worth. It's nearly 15,000 litres of honey. Right, so I've had a little bit of a disaster on the way to the store, as you'll see. And I was taking this corner really gently, but we rolled over. So I'm really hoping the forklift can pick this up. Wow, that was lucky. Right, so I'll take a real steady drive, an even steadier steady drive. It won't be far off finishing the seeding, so we'll get the roller queued up. Right, get it all in one. What do we get there? 50,000 for the honey, 51,000 nearly, which is pretty good considering, you know, it just sits in the background doing nothing. I don't have to feed it anything. Right, so I want to take the forklift up to the BGA now and get some more silage into that. And just while we're passing, we'll just get this this gold stacked up. Don't think I'll do more than 3 pallets. Is there any more in the gold production? No, that's it all. So we've got 6 pallets of gold there, which is a nice little bonus from just making stones. I just check on that dairy production as well, see if it's, make sure it's got enough milk, because I would have thought there'd be another pallet of spawn by now. So I think I'm just going to have to do these one at a time because of where the bucket is on the sugar beet cut thing. So it looks as though I just need to put them in front of the silo there, or the hopper. Which means I can bring over a few at a time. Wow, so it's still taking it. What I might do in the next episode is get the sugar beet cut made, just put into a trailer, because it is taking a long time to get to process through the BGA. Yeah, it's full now, silage. So I'm just wondering if I could just bring over a trailer and just get some sugar beet cut put into a trailer, and then I can put that into the methane plant as well. Right, I'll just move some sugar from here. Right, so it looks as... oh no, there's another one. Right, so that must be empty now. Right, so 2 jobs to do still is the spraying and the rolling. I'm going to guess that the seeder has finished now, so I'll set the sprayer off and then I'll set the roller off. And then I'll just head over to the sheep and pick up the rest of the wool. Yeah, so it looks as though the seeder is on its last pass now, around the headland. I'm hoping this is enough herbicide to finish it off. Right, so what I might do is just get this doing the infield first. So 1 headland, sharp corners, and it can start on the center. There we go. So we'll just so we'll get into class, we'll go and pick up the big roller, and we'll just get that doing the infield first, like we have done with the sprayer. So again, create job. It's this field here. Start on the center. So the start point is down here, which is in completely the wrong place for the sprayer. But that course is ready to go, so don't really have anything to worry about. So I'll just get over to the sheep and we'll get that wool picked up. Yeah, so those chickens are completely out of feed. How am I doing this? So I'm just going to take it all over with me. Sure it'll be fine and won't throw hissy fit with me. And I'll put the 2 full stacks into the new spinnery and the sort of 1 and a bit into the other spinnery. Right, we seem to have had a collision, or we're going to have a collision. So why has this finished here? Has it not seeded this bit? It has, but why is that a different texture? I'm not sure why that is a different texture to the rest of the field. Okay, so we'll just get the roller going now, and then that's this field finished. Yeah, I'm a bit confused about that texture on that ground. I don't know why it's like that. So this can go to the first waypoint, and off you go. But it's definitely all been planted. Apart from the rolling, it's almost up to full fertilisation. Obviously these bits here are where there was no meadow grass. Right, so I'll just head on over with this wool now, and that'll be the end of the episode. Oh, and he goes for another load of methane. So there we go, that's one spinnery done. And that's it. Right, so everything's going to be finished now. All our fields are planted. We're just waiting for a bit of harvest to come through, and then we'll be the big count up and see who's won. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you give the video a like, it would really help me out, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.